What the enemy meant for bad, God is going to use it for your good. A lot of times we don't understand why things happen, but the enemy wants you to look at that situation like it's a bad situation. And let me say this, a lot of people won't understand it because God didn't give it to them. But God says, I'm working something out in this situation that you're going through right now. I'm working something out. See, God is working behind the scenes. And his hand is accelerating you in parts of your life that you do not know what he's doing. But you are going to love it. There has never been a time where you say, Lord, you could have done better than this. When God does something, when he puts his hands on something, it's anything but fail. So what the devil meant for bad in your life, God is going to use for your good. A lot of people are wondering, there's people that's watching your life and they're thinking that your life is on to a bad situation. But God is about to turn that thing around and they're going to know that it was God. They're going to know that that circumstance was God. See, the things that we think is bad. I remember a long time ago, there was a situation that happened. And this situation brought me so much pain. Man, it brought me so much pain in life. But I know now that what the enemy meant for bad, God turned it and used it for my good. Because now that circumstance is helping other people. That situation that happened to me years and decades ago is helping other people. It's helping for other people to get set free. So whatever sometimes happen in your life, people look at it as a bad thing. Sometimes we think things be curses and they don't be. It is God working in your life and he's going to use it for your good. But you've got to understand and you got to trust God. A lot of times our thoughts blow things up, blow the circumstance up to where it makes it look like it's bad. The enemy wants you to make you think it's bad, so that you'll live in fear or live in torment or live in, but you got to bind the spirit of fear and you got to bind the spirit of the tormenting spirit, bind it in the name of Jesus. And any word curses that were spoken over you or your family, cancel and curse it and let it fall to the ground and die. That word curse in the name of Jesus. That's what you got to do. But you also, first of all, you got to trust God. You got to trust God with everything you got. Because there's been some circumstances in my life. And I'm telling you, I felt like I was standing there alone. And I'm not talking about like I'm married. But I felt like I was standing in the circumstance alone. Meaning I felt like I was the only one going through anything. And everybody else was just having a hunky-dory time. Let me say this. There is times in your life. And I'm going somewhere else now. There is times in your life where you have reached another spiritual realm. When I say that, that means that you have reached something that's called a certain level of threat to the enemy. And when you've reached that certain level of threat, that means you're going to encounter some more warfare. The warfare is going to get hard. But what the enemy meant for bad, I cannot express that more enough. What the enemy meant for bad, God is going to use for your good. That warfare, I'm telling you, you're going to come out as pure gold. Pure gold. It's refining you. So if you can hold on in the times of going through that and trust God, know this. Everything is going to be all right. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And any tongue that rises up against you shall be condemned. Shall be condemned. And trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. And in all your ways acknowledge him. And he shall direct your path. I've had so many people who rise up against me. And you can sometimes feel it when people have rised up against you. You can feel it. Our thoughts. The thoughts, what people think. And the words. And you can sometimes feel when people are their thoughts are thinking bad stuff about you. It means they doing witchcraft. And I know I'm going somewhere else, but I want to include all this in here because someone is going through this and you can't understand why you're going through it. But trust and believe you are coming out of that circumstance. And again,